Yo, this is out of nowhere, off the cuff, out the blue, Jasmar podcast. And we live, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we was just over here talking, you know what I mean? Mac Anthony was real instrumental. For you niggas that be hating, yo, for you niggas that be hating, oh, Mac Anthony don't add nothing to the show. Oh, yo, suck a dick. Yo, we got motherfucking Lucky cause Mac Anthony wanted him. Lucky wanted it. So, yo, we on this bitch. Yo, let me talk about this nigga's accolades, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he miss a man, son. He was looked upon as the fucking underdog, just the ugliest shit stain under a shoe type of nigga. You know what I mean? Real nothing. Nigga came through and shocked everybody. Started winning. Was on the fucking list, on the fucking 13 fucking list shit. And people thought he was nothing. This is a dude that come from nothing, was treated like nothing, but made something of himself. And that's some real hard shit to do and some real hard shit to be. And he is Lucky. Welcome, B.
Hey, yo. I appreciate that shit, bro.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? I'm real humbled by that shit. And it's like, bro,
New York shit here.
bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas like you know what I'm saying? Like, giving niggas a platform that, you know, you necessarily really wouldn't be able to, you know what I'm saying, get your shit off, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo, no doubt, man. You know what I mean? Like, when we first started doing this podcast shit, they was going with the obvious, like, oh, let's do Trump. Since Justin do his podcast, let's do Trump. I'm like, yo, this XTV West, this is original shit. You know what I mean? Trump's, yo, no disrespect to him. He the OG. We still got a podcast to finish with the nigga, but yo, his voice is like Justin. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. So the content might it be heavily influenced off of him. We listen to it back. It's like, this some old Justin shit. You know what I mean? But yo, I guess we can talk about your early start right first. You know what I'm saying? We can go on, build from there. You know what I mean? Wherever the road takes us. How'd you get your start? And yo, let him in.
Yo, like, shit, appreciate that. Shit, I mean, I got my start probably mid 90s, really, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And they just really wanted, you know what I'm saying, hey man, and like, you know what I'm saying, they kind of, I guess they wanted to expand on his character basically. Right. So, you know what I'm saying, it's like, yo, hey man got a family, you know what I'm saying, this is mom, and you know what I'm saying, this is little brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like really let niggas in on some, you know what I'm saying, like dynamic type shit. Like, it ain't just one character, it's like he got, you know what I'm saying, a story and shit. So that's basically what I was, you know what I'm saying? You know, just his kid brother, and you know what I'm saying, just doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, not really, you know, being like a big deal or nothing, you know what I'm saying, just kind of kicking it off in the sideline, basically. That's how I started.
Well, yo, as a kid, yo, why this shit won't fucking light? As a kid, we got lighter difficulties again. This shit, keep telling some method to get me a new damn lighter and shit. Yo, this shit is straight real, as y'all know. If I'm mad, y'all gonna know why I'm mad, because I hate fucking lighters that don't light. Shit. But yo, you know, as being that young, seeing a man, you know, achieve his success, did that inspire you to achieve goals? I mean, I understand you had a very rough housing, you know what I mean? Your mom's and shit, you know, she kicking off what she kicked off. I don't want to get into that because I don't know her like that, and no disrespect. But yo, go ahead.
Yo, Jazz, it's just like, niggas don't really realize, bruh, that, you know what I'm saying, shit just is the way it is. Like, everything in XTV ain't what you see, bruh. Like, that's how I be looking at shit, and like, that's what I be trying to get across. But like, you know what I'm saying, real talk, like, my voice just ain't that big yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, like, I did my thing, like what you was saying, you know what I'm saying, but like, bruh, yeah, my mom hit me and shit, but that's just mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like how she is. Like, that's just how she do her thing. And it's even with Ronald and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he be taking that shit over the top.
Yo, and that's one thing I wanted to talk on is motherfucking your dad's Ronald. Like, how he be coming through. But yo, I hope you don't take this as no diss or nothing. You know what I mean? Yo, this just real shit. You know what I mean? Like my man Jazz was saying, when he hit the fucking record button, you know what I mean? I guess my question is, it's like, well, my thing is like, you came in, right? And the first thing people know you for is getting beat up by your brother and getting beat up by Miss A Man. Like, that's all they know you for. So it's like, how can you, you know what I'm saying, break out of that shit and show people that you were forced to be reckoned with? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't think that held you back coming up as like a, you know what I mean, a punching bag of sorts? You feel me?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Potentially, you know, it could have, but the way I looked at myself, bruh, was like, dog, I wasn't gonna be like, I mean, and I ain't saying that I can't. I'm just saying that my road to success was just different from others, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, I ain't, like, when you get a nigga, you know what I'm saying, like my brother, who, you know what I'm saying, is a fucking trailblazer in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Him in 90s killed this shit.
Yo. If it wasn't for both of them niggas, none of us wouldn't be doing podcast. Jazz wouldn't do no podcast. None of us, nigga. We won't be doing no podcast for the world. So, yo, shouts out to that nigga 90.
90 and, you know what I'm saying, my breath. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, they trailblazed the shit. So, when a nigga like that is really like, you know what I'm saying, like shining like that, and you his little brother, and you get introduced as his little brother, I mean, yeah, you cool, but that's just what you is, you know what I'm saying? So you get beat up because that's just some little brother shit. You know what I'm saying? So, word. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that's just like, that was just the angle with this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really supposed to be no abusive shit, like I wasn't nothing, because, you know what I'm saying, I still would get my shit off sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about me, just the way I felt about it was like, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years is like, I would get my shit off and people would laugh, but then at the same time, niggas would turn on me. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, you ain't really shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you was just laughing, though. Like, we was just having a good time together, and then, like, all of a sudden with me, it was just like, yo, you suck, you boo, you this, you that. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean...
You know what, though? Yo, you know what, though? Let me kick this off, though. Like... From my perspective, that's kind of how it was with me coming up. Like, I mean, the East Coast, you know, we starting to realize how much y'all don't really know about the West. You know, since we done these podcasts. But, yo, to be real, when I first came in, nigga, it was hard to fucking knock down doors. It's like, I came in...
You set shit off,
Nah, let me say this, though. When I came in with my gimmick. I'm so New York, like I'm straight Yonkers, you know what I mean? Always wearing a jacket. They looked at me the dirty kid. You know what I mean? That's how they looked at me. They spit me up like society and shit. But at the same time, it's like, I'm talking about for the West Coast. I mean, East Coast, y'all was more open with it. You know, y'all was like, okay, exactly. You know, but I was under Killer, B. Like, you know what I mean? And Killer was like, Killer was hot. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, they was like, oh shit, like why the fuck Killer got this nigga, and man, he don't even fit. Like, he need to go be with fucking niggas was saying that shit. Jazz need to be with fucking 90 and shit. You know, he don't got no business in man. And, you know, it's like, yo, he just expanding what man is. You know what I mean? I was the poet, the street smart dude. You know what I mean? And you know, that's just what it is. It's like, when you come under somebody that's just got this high-ass profile success, it's hard for you to, you know, you the underdog automatically, so you can't get your shit off. Like, nigga, it wasn't until, to me, till I spit Blessed where I was more respected on the West Coast. When I did Blessed off a fucking poetry club. Y'all can check it out, you know what I mean? Google that shit. When I spit that shit, they was like, damn, Jazz, you know what I'm saying? That nigga got chops. Like, it wasn't no poets before me. You know what I mean? I mean, I know I ain't trying to make this about me. I already see the comments. You know what I mean? I see the fucking comments. Shit, but yo.
And yo, this gonna probably go up on the East anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, yo, this shit vital shit for the East. You know what I'm saying? And West, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is getting real insight on shit they don't know shit about. You know what I'm saying?
You a real head, though. Like, I gotta say that shit. You a real fucking head.
Word, bruh. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I always felt, though, Jazz. Like, it's like, yo, niggas gonna see one day. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna see I'm keeping it G. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. Yo, niggas try to discredit me, not to jump ahead, but niggas try to discredit me on some 10 shit. Like, yo, this nigga shot 10. This nigga trying to kill 10. Yo, come on, bruh. Real shit, like, that's some scandal shit, bruh. That's some scandal shit, bruh.
That's some bullshit. Yo, get out of here with that shit.
Niggas ran with that shit, bruh.
Yo, let me say this shit. Get out of here with that shit. Why the hell would this nigga kill his brother? We over here smoking 40s and drinking blunts. You know what I mean?
Word.
Straight up. That's exactly what we doing. You know what I mean? So if y'all got a problem with how we kick it, like we ain't killing nobody. We just we just a few New York niggas that like to party, nigga. You know what I mean? Fuck your bitch, her bitch. Yo. You know what I mean? A little something like that. But yo, people forgetting that prior to Lucky 2013, before all that shit, he was already having accomplishments. Niggas just wasn't appreciated. You know what I mean? He was on Funky Town, nigga. And Funky Town, that's the thing that started it off.
They came with,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And like that's what I'm saying. Like they gave me the opportunity right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where they gave me my shot. Like, yo, all right, it's Lucky turn now. Because I always knew I was gonna get my turn, bruh. It wasn't on no shit like, oh, you know, like I wasn't never jealous of Tim or no shit, bruh. Like I was just doing my thing. Like I was a jit. Like I'm jit. Like how RJ is now.
You got
I'm like
thrown between the cage though. Like to me, that was like one of your first. Probably it was more shit, but I think that's one of the first real highlights.
No, that was
that people's.
Where that was at? I don't even remember that.
That was
shit.
at one of the side, probably not Seismic Day. It was probably the one after.
Okay.
Because I think we lost that tape in 2000.
And I got thrown through. Who threw me through? My mom?
King Kong. That nigga threw your ass through the cage and shit. I remember why. Hey, I remember I was a shorty.
Word.
I was in Yonkers, you know what I mean? You remember Bianca B? You remember? Oh, I remember fucking Bianca. Oh, come on, Jess, what you asking? Yo. Be up in the crib watching that shit like, yo, this nigga is like, what, 6 years old? I don't know.
Word.
You got thrown through that shit.
Word.
And I mean, you know, at the time, like, was that real? Like, is that something?
Nah, that shit was always real, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? That them size pay-per-views, dog, like, that shit was just like, what happened, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And, like, wasn't no playing shit. Like, it was just that it was what it was.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Went to the hospital and all that. Like, how much stitches you got? Because, like, from what I've seen from my angle, you got thrown through that shit. And, like, I don't know if that happened in the WWF. You know what I'm saying? No promotion. You got thrown through that shit, nigga.
Nah, I wish that was at the Shedger Dome.
Yeah, that was the one after Seismic Day. I don't remember what that shit is.
Damn, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because so much shit that happened, you know what I'm saying? Especially, like, in the more recent years that, like a lot of that shit that happened, like, way back in the days, like, was really, like, a blur to me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I was just
dark ages because we ain't got the proof. We just got the
that too.
Memory.
Yeah, exactly, bruh. And it's just, like, I was really just developing in those years, bruh, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I was just developing.
Yo, but, I mean, I think I wanted to go to Funky Town. I know I'm jumping way ahead. But it's hard to like kind of do your career year by year because it's like a lot of that shit we don't remember.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Cover, like,
exactly, it's a lot to cover.
I've been here a long time.
I mean, what can you remember though, Lucky? Like as far as like highlights, like I did this, like you know what I mean?
Shit,
what's your earliest accomplishment? Is the better question.
My earliest accomplishment, shit. Let me think, man. I mean, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, when they first started, you know what I'm saying, giving me the ball, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit ain't come till late. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't give me the ball till late. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the Funky Town shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if you notice, they started using me in a lot of shit, like the shit with Lily, battling. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like they started to use me.
That's what I want to talk about right there. I'm glad you said that shit. So look, we gonna go from there to battling, and then we gonna end up where we end up. It's Jasmar Podcast. But Pete, so when you did the battling, I mean, like, cause I'm gonna have a podcast with MZ real soon, and we gonna talk about. I don't know if y'all remember the podcast with him. I mean, the battle with him and Gayleen.
Nah, we gotta watch that shit cause I remember that, you know what I'm saying, he battled. Like, I gotta get more familiar with who battled on the West Coast.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He destroyed her ass. You know what I mean? He had bars, but yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to ask though, Luck, like when you started battling, I mean, you probably don't know, that started to build your rep up a little bit. It's like, yo, boy's nice. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's what it was intended to do though, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like they ran with me, bruh. Like that was my push. You know what I'm saying? Like from the time that I started doing Funky Town, like they built me up little bit by little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they was like, okay, he ready now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them dudes. I'm like Doug. You know what I'm saying? Like like he like one of them dudes that actually really grew with the years, like RJ like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna see him grow throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see, and then you gonna listen back on tapes and be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And really everybody like that. Like they ain't no knock to nobody. Like we so special.
Real talk though, like.
But it was like they purposely did that with us.
Yeah, but. Because everybody like that, but some people be like that by accident. Like Killer, like everybody, my nigga, like shout out to Killer.
All them niggas like,
bruh,
like
Killer is on every like single tape from '05, and it's like his parts is just always the best though. Like it ain't no arguments with that shit. Like every time he on tape, you listen.
Star,
yeah, and then once you get to '07, it's just nonstop. And then '08, come on, nigga, that's when the Cosby's came out.
Killer, man. I love that nigga.
Oh yeah, yo, I try to give him a shout out every day. Yo, he's the one. He's the. I might be a little drunk. He's the nigga that said, yo, ain't nobody gonna use Jazz. Ain't nobody gonna pull him aside. You know what I mean? Let me grab him. Let me tell people who Jazz is, cause I just came off of a picture like, oh yo, look at Jasmar. Oh, he probably from New York.
Yo, that shit crazy though, right?
Exactly. And look who I got my Jasmar podcast. I spit on your phone, nigga. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, we Gucci.
But yo,
we Gucci.
Yo, I wanted to ask you, yeah, your battle with Romy, like.
Oh yeah, word.
Is that your first battle?
Nah, I battled my first battle was with Kareem. A lot of niggas don't remember that shit.
Yeah, you know what?
That was the first battle though.
Yo,
like,
that nigga's a fucking dickhead. Yo, Jazz, chill. No. That nigga's a yo. This nigga can't check it.
It was bananas.
Hey, it ain't even no feud. It's just the best. I'm the best between me and that nigga. He's a bitch. Like straight up. He comes in here, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is a shoot. Yeah, I'm talking shit. You know what I mean? It's like he come in here on some like, okay, respectable shit. He's a respectable person. Dig. Then he joins like a little kid league and tries to be the bad guy. This nigga's a straight bitch. And yo, we haven't never heard from him again. He's straight pussy, yo.
Nah, niggas is coming back, though.
He ain't gonna come back. Nah. You can't come back from such a nigga. You went to the kids
league.
League.
Is showing up on the East Coast like
you a cornball.
Like crazy. I'm saying all kind of motherfuckers, niggas. I seen a Baba the other day, like nigga, what the fuck, nigga, bruh, nigga, like niggas is coming back, bruh. Like I'm seeing niggas.
When he laughs, bro.
Yo,
Mac Anthony, you straight nasty for that shit.
Nah, that's the nigga name. That's a nigga name. Nah, that's his nigga. He used to be, a funny ass nigga, bruh. But no, I'm just saying, like, so, like, you know what I'm saying? And I heard Justin talking about Kareem, you know what I'm saying? Because Justin do podcasts too, you know what I'm saying? And like, he was talking about
this shit. Shout out to Justin too.
Word, you know what I'm saying? Real nigga, bruh. Like, but you know what I'm saying? He was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was gonna be talking to Kareem and Jordan and shit. So it's like, yo, some shit is about to take off, nigga. That's all I can say.
That, you know what I mean? We've been on XTV. We've been on XTV. XTV Fuse, you know, that's the program that play everything XTV, right?
Word.
And we played XTV Mania 7 the other day, and surprisingly on that same recording, JJ Strong come on that shit, say, yo, this my long lost daughter, Jordan Strong. This is 2008. He told me something, this my long lost daughter, Jordan Strong. And she go, hey. And it's like, Josie, she might not have much to say, but she coming for you. That's what he keep on saying on that shit. And we like, whoa.
Nah, real talk.
And it's wait, and he say it's his long lost daughter. Then we got some footage from like 2012, and he like, yeah, I've been raising Jordan and them my whole life, yo. I got this nigga cracking up. Yo. But that's what happened. We got the footage.
Yo, let me speak on that, bruh. I know about that shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm people who were like JJ and shit, you know what I'm saying? They all cool, bruh. Like for real.
Except Kareem, you still a bitch.
Nah, like Kareem legit, bruh. Like niggas don't know, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But the shit, a lot of shit be storyline type shit. Like real shit, bruh. Like a lot of shit just be storyline stuff. Some shit do be real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the East Coast be trying to like, they just try to set shit up.
On story.
Yeah, they just want to set shit up, you know what I'm saying, and then try to run with it. Like the JJ shit, like I can tell just from you saying that shit, that was supposed to be like a storyline, bro. But like, you know what I'm saying, like, like Jordan is his daughter though, you know what I'm saying? Like he really did, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he talk about the shit. Like he got a shoot on, you know what I'm saying? I didn't play that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He got. We haven't heard it.
No,
on the West.
I ain't gonna say shit.
On the West
No, I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna tell you about it. But I'm just saying that, like, he tell you the whole story about how that shit came about. He don't talk about that shit though. That shit crazy. Ain't know about that shit.
Let me just say, yo, East Coast. I know y'all haven't heard XTV Mania 7, and you know, I just want us to give a shout out to XTV Fuse and shit. That's like, yo, that's it. I mean, cause we putting all the recordings that we have. You know what I mean? As far as tapes and shit, we putting them on. We putting them on the damn iPod, and that shit is crazy. Like some of the history that we done forgot. Like nigga, man was GOC, then it was GWA, then Killer didn't want it to be GWA because he thought it sounded like wrestling. I think that's the first time y'all was like, "Oh, you love that wrestling or something." And then you got Walter, and he bugging, he going in on Wells as yo fat ass bitch. It's just like, yo, that whole Mania is crazy. I mean, we ain't got like, cause I think we record like a portion of it, but we got up to like we start recording the game. We're like, man, that was a crazy ass match with Best and Bret Hart. Ooh. And we were just like, man, y'all should have, like, we didn't record that shit. Then we was mad, you know. But then Charles Dean and Beast followed that up, and that shit was so good. We just like, I'm sorry. Like I said, I get off track.
Nah,
yo, I'm sorry.
Shit, bruh.
I'm sorry.
Nah, that's good shit, bro.
We supposed to be having this interview with Lucky. You know what I mean?
That shit crazy.
But
that shit crazy, bro.
It's like, to me, like it's just one of those things that's just like, man, when we get together and we do our shit, we get our mind together and we say we gonna do Mania.
Word.
That's one of those ones. It's just like, it's good. And then, you know, cause after we listen to the whole shit, we had listened to that, and then we listened to we listened to the next year Mania, and we was like, damn, this is better. And then remember the 2010 one, and then that one better, and then the new one that we just did. It's like it get better and better every year.
It's finna happen. No.
Oh my God.
It's finna happen this year, bro.
B-boy, your head's coming off, nigga. You gonna be a mantle on my wall, nigga.
My nigga.
I want everything, boy.
I want y'all niggas to like really understand. Shit's about to go down, my nigga. Like,
it's gonna be full of dynamics.
For real, bruh. Like this shit right here, that fucking Killer versus Pain. Who you got, bruh?
Who I got? Come on, nigga. Do you have to ask?
Nah, my nigga. Yo,
talk.
That shit gonna be lit.
Hey, like I said, it's all due respect to Big Trunks D-Matic. I'm gonna respect you for as long. But I think Pain said it best. When y'all was finna fight the first time, Pain said it best. Yeah, I'm getting excited, nigga. Pain said it.
No, that nigga did, bro.
Yo, he said Big Trunks is the talent and I'm the athlete. A day later, who lost? The talent. You know what I'm saying? The athlete, that's his domain.
No, I mean,
that's his property.
Niggas gotta be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, really just understand they lane. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think niggas understand that. Like, everybody want to be a star and shit. Everybody want to be that nigga. Yo,
you can only be an athlete or a talent. Some people got both.
Word.
But not everybody got both. Or that ain't no shoot on you, Trunks. So
nah, it ain't about Trunks. It's just like, bruh, like, look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still ain't got to that spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still ain't there yet. Like, I'm not main eventing by no means. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still like that nigga that even if I do get on the card, I'm at the low end of the card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still like that. But nah, I ain't knocking myself. I'm saying, I'm saying that I'm coming up though, bro.
We probably in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm probably just
you got me.
I'm tad over you. You know what I mean?
Nah, you
over.
At
the end of the day, I'm not like, yo, I ain't main eventing, but I'm building
but you
my
can
shit
get
off
there.
Right now.
Yeah, nah, but like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like when this shit take off.
I got tape of the year on the West Coast in 2014. You know what I mean?
No surprise.
That gave me the ammunition. You know what I mean? And that wasn't even a tape, nigga. That was on the iPod. It was just me and Mac Anthony, who y'all don't even know about then, just goofing off and shit, and they was like, this shit.
Nah, my
so
nigga
funny.
Mac Anthony cool though.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Like a real nigga.
It's all love, nigga. You know what I mean? I've been chilling with Jazz since Yonkers. You know what I mean? Smoking weed, fucking girls, throwing condoms, and getting my shit off.
Word.
Yo, Mac Anthony's a fucking clown. We got. Hey, we still. It's funny that we upload no podcast. You might as well upload this shit, but this
definitely
we done did like what 10 or We did a lot so far.
You could start giving us some more shit. We'll upload all them shits. Word, like
we got a lot of them, nigga. Like we ain't finished a few of them, but nigga, we
for like, you know what I'm saying. Man, shout out to like the commissioners, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Miss Jave, shout out to Miss Martha, bruh. Shout out to Tavari. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else? Who was the commissioner on the West Coast?
Shit, I don't even want to say that niggas. Yo, man, what's up with that nigga? Yo, he pat me down the other day, threw me on the car.
Nah, I ain't talking about that nigga.
No, let me just say, yo, it's finna be some real fucking massacre, nigga, if this dude continue to be commissioner. Cause I'm tired of getting harassed in the street. Cause me and my niggas got the radio bobbing to a beat, and he wanna come through, plant some shit on me and say, yo, Jasmar, you doing this? Look at your street kid ass. Yo, you think you tough looking ass nigga? Fuck you, yo. Hey, Neil, suck his dick, man. I mean that.
Man, it's like,
yo, get your ass out of here. Break his old ass into some old brand.
Yo, nah, you ain't the only nigga that feel that way, yo, bruh. Like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? That it's crazy, bruh. Like, oh my god, like you have no fucking idea, but this XTV Mania finna be lit, dude. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, it is. I was gonna say something, man. We got sidetracked again. Hey man, this podcast was supposed to be about Lucky's career and everything he's accomplished.
Really, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like you my nigga, so you know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It's just
we just been going off. That's what this is.
You probably got a break, cause hold up.
What you mean? Yo, you ever been lonely at home, smoking on your bone or jacking on your bone, and feeling so alone? Well, go to Backpage.com where you can get the finest of hoes. That's right. I met Tanya last week. This bitch Puerto Rican.
I can't do it. Go ahead, keep going. You can cut it in face.
This bitch Puerto Rican and Mexican. This bitch Puerto Rican and Mexican. What a combination. I found her on Backpage. Backpage.com. Yo, we back to the fucking podcast though. Me and Lucky, you know what I'm saying? We had to put that little sponsor in, make a little money. You know what I mean? Got to pay some bills. You know what I mean? But boom. So where we at? We was talking about XTV Mania 7. That's just one of the so far that and Paint shoot interview where he was shooting on all through 2008. That's like the highlights as far as the XTV West programming right now. Them like the main things, you know what I'm saying?
Got some interesting shit over there.
And you know, like when we probably gonna change.
Don't get that channel.
Yeah, we probably gonna change. We probably gonna change XTV West. We gonna try to. We gonna try to remember. But those like the highlights. You know what I'm saying? Them shits is just incredible. But I wanted to say something, man, about XTV Mania 7. Something you did on there. Like, I know. Everybody was there. Like, that's what's crazy about it to me, and that's why I'm still on it. Is cause how like it's just everybody there. Like, it's just a real snapshot of that time period. We kind of recording on a shitty radio. 08 ain't the best year at that point. Like, nigga, this the tipping point. You know what I'm saying? Joe at like, you know, he on some like, oh, Arizona better not call me and shit. That shit on the tipping point, and you just hear all the start of the bullshit before it all pop off. Like, you know, I think you was at Taco Bell still. It's like, it's all that shit. And that's why I say it's a snapshot of that time, and y'all would love it. But I was going to actually further what I was saying. About, you had asked me who going to win out of Killer and Pain. Like, yo, Killer is going to win for the simple fact that, again, I respect Trunks, you know what I mean? But, yo, like, Trunks was not in shape. The nigga showed signs of like he wasn't training. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the first time now. And the second time he won, but yo, everybody see that shit was a fluke. You know what I mean? As far as the third time, he looked good. He looked better. Yeah, I should say better. Let's keyword better. But yo, at the end of the day, come on, nigga. It's like, it's the pain.
That's one of them things that's hard to watch, real talk. Like,
it is, cause we all love Trunks over here. Exactly. He gets love on East and West.
Word, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I was just thinking about this shit though. Like, either way that shit go as far as Pain and Killer, bro.
Killer gone.
Like when you think about this shit, like if Killer wins, you know what I'm saying? I just see that nigga just, you know what I'm saying, standing on them ropes. Like it ain't nothing like that shit at XTV Mania. Like that nigga done made it like a few moments like that. Like for me, you know what I'm saying? Like just seeing that nigga win, bruh, and just looking at that nigga like, damn.
Real talk.
Like this nigga.
Y'all don't even know this because not many niggas pay attention. Killer has only lost at one XTV Mania, and that's with Bob. You know what I'm saying? The first time. The second time they fought, Killer won. He beat Bob twice though, cause that match with him and Wells and Millennium and Bobby, Killer won. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga is 2-2 on Bobby ass. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, Killer more conditioned. Like people give him shit, like, oh, you know, he a junkie and all this shit.
What word? I mean, but I'm just talking about those moments, like when that nigga just be like,
exactly.
Winning, you know what I'm saying? Like I think in the last XTV,
he won the belt. He did the down. He came out with this. He was telling me about the idea of that shit, but he ain't never say when he was gonna do it. That's why when he did it, me and my nigga, we were fucking laughing because he was just telling us, man, I'm thinking about, you know, how Killer be. I'm thinking about doing that shit. We like, yeah, you on some wrestling shit. Then when he did it, nigga, he had the whole place cracking up. He had Beast even dancing. If y'all watch the footage and shit, you know what I'm saying. But I just wanted to say that, you know, when you battle Lucky, like I really felt like that gave you more respect. And you know, I'm not gonna talk about the Kareem shit, you know, because we don't really remember that one. but I just want to say the one with Romy B is like when I feel like you really showed signs of improvement, and I feel like if we continue to do that, you really would have had the momentum in your head. And now I say that shit because like you don't understand, like that changed the dynamic. Like Romy was an era and is an era like of us just laughing. It's just funny, you know what I'm saying? But you brought that realness to it. Like you looked at the reality of the situation. Same thing that Bob did when Alec was doing that junior flip, all that other shit. Bob came in with a realistic perspective, like what the fuck is going on? Exactly. Then he had it in his hand, and that's what you had. Did you like what the fuck is going on? This is a clown show. So tell me about, you know what I'm saying, your whole thought process of going into such a great battle. Legendary.
You talking about the one with Romy's?
Hell yeah.
Yo, that one was like, dog, that shit was personal, bruh. It's like, nah, cuz, it's like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't finna get away with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like this nigga is not finna fucking clown me. This was my opportunity to show and prove right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, here's this, and like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like mad at Romy, he ain't no shave. Like, you know what I'm saying? We cool at the end of the day. But on that night, I was at that nigga head, bruh.
Yo, you went in, and I mean,
I had to kill that nigga, bruh, to show niggas like what it was.
I love Romy, but yo, that's flawless victory.
Word.
That's flawless right there.
Romy thought he could come with them jokes, bruh. He thought that shit was gonna be cool.
But nah.
Hell nah, bruh. Like he was like not that night, bruh. Like I was on fire, bruh. And but I approach every battle like that.
The clown show was over.
Exactly, bruh. But like, yeah, that night I made sure that nigga was a dead man, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. And it's like when it all boils down to it, nigga, I'm in every nigga in Trap City head. Whoever fucking wanted, bruh. Like real
that's
talk.
I wanted to talk about.
Word.
Chantel, yo, like a lot of people, like I mean, I really wish we had the battle. Like I remember when we did it at the time, we was just like, ooh, we got a classic. And you know, Killer, I'm sorry to get his shit away. I'm so sorry. I'm drunk, nigga. But anyway, I just want to say that Killer said on his Inside the Actor Studio. I'm just gonna get his part away. I ain't giving the rest. He said that sometimes so much happened in XTV, like them special moments, you know, them classic recordings where we sit there and we going in, we having fun, energy we never had before, thoughts, perspectives we never had before. You know what I mean? Then this shit don't get fucking recorded. And Killer, like he made mention of that, like, you know what I'm saying, like when he did the first Cosby Show, we was like, again, energy we never felt. And then we looked, we like, is this shit recording? Cause you know how it be, like our best shit don't be recorded. And that's the same shit that happened with the Chantel battle. It was like, yo, this shit is good. It's classic. Come on, this is not happening. Something gotta fuck up. Is that shit fucked up? Oh, that shit fucked up. You know, but like, in all honesty.
And I hate that shit happened, bro, because like, I swear to God, I killed her, bro.
Yo, let me say something, nigga. Like, let me go.
Like, yo.
Lucky.
Word.
You my nigga?
Word.
Jazz is never gonna lie.
Nah,
I don't believe in that shit.
Speak your own truth.
Nigga, you lost.
You
Oh
got
my.
me fucked up.
Get out of here, Trunks.
You got me fucked up.
Yo,
bro.
this is why you lost, though.
Go ahead.
Yo, okay. Like, first of all, on the post show, I mean, I don't remember her bars like that. We don't even got the shits. The shit. Wait. The shits got thrown. Nah, of course you remember your shit because you still got your shit. But let me say this. It's like, for me, I remember the post show. I remember being there, and I remember the energy that was in the room. Y'all was going off on each other, talking about the battle that's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And you said that you predict every bar she was gonna say. That's what you said. We got it documented. Okay. So, the day of the battle came. She said a bunch of shit that she went over your head. She wasn't with the jokes. Like, I don't remember, but I just remember like. She wasn't on what you thought she was on. You know what I'm saying? You said that you was gonna predict every bar and you didn't. She came at a different angle. And yo, I love you, but she gutted you like a fucking pig. You know what I mean?
Like, I ain't even mad at that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? This shit really just speculation. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta go at her head again. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. You know, like,
I'm gonna see that shit. I'm gonna be front row watching that shit.
Word. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just
with the motherfucking Big Mac and kids, man.
All them niggas
kids,
though, bro.
The toys are cool.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I broke down Romy. You know what I'm saying? I broke him out, and then it was supposed to be Chantel next, so I can get a detail here because I.
Oh shit! Yo,
this nigga.
That's another thing I want to talk.
I want to finish this nigga forever.
We had him on the podcast as well. He ain't mention you. He ain't say nothing about you, but yo, DT. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just them Trap City niggas, like, they just love me to
No. But at the end of the day, he did apologize to a few people. Like, fuck it. I ain't gonna say what he said. But he had a lot to say to LT, to everybody. Walter, he had a lot to say. Yeah, man, again, they ain't gonna get this shit away. Bruh. But yo, y'all gonna be like,
buy that shit. Like, the shit with him and Walter. Like, how come every time Walter pop up, this nigga gotta say some shit?
Hey.
And it's just like, yo, come on, nigga.
I don't know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I will say this. You got some niggas out here, you know what I mean? They just fucking fame hungry. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know what I mean? And that ain't directed towards nobody in particular. But they come through, you know what I'm saying? They come with their little swag and shit. Then they swagger stop working. Then they gotta just beef with somebody that's hot. You know what I mean? In order to be that dude under the hot dude. You know what I'm saying? So just a lot of niggas do that shit. Nigga, that's a weak-minded nigga. You know what I mean? Real talk. But now I was trying to get into when you did the battle rap and you came to XTV, like, this ain't the first time you actually came to the game though. You know what I'm saying? Did I ask you something?
Yeah, you had asked. No, you was talking to me about Shan and shit. You was telling me.
I kind of just jumped ahead, didn't I?
I mean, you know, this
my bad, nigga. Yo, I'm fucking up like crazy. I was asking about Shan, but yeah, fuck it, nigga. Let's jump ahead. You and when you came to the game, I mean, this is like after your battle shit. When you came to the game, like you've come here many times. You've done this many times.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But what was different this time coming in?
This time on 13, you mean?
Yeah.
Shit, like, I'm bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. It's like it go back to what I was saying about the natural progression of Lucky. You know what I'm saying, about who I am. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, my mom, she known for like really like having a strong punch. You know what I'm saying. Like you know, like that's one of the things that she known for as far as like in the ring. Like, her blows hurt. You feel them. You know what I'm saying. Like, that's just her thing. My brother, you know, he Big Ten money, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, with me, it was just like you know, it's just the growth shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So by the time I got to 13, I mean, and it's even like, you know what I'm saying, times when I was on the game prior to then. You know what I'm saying? Like I was okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like I was a job dude.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that was my role, is my point though. You know what I'm saying? Like I was supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to be taken serious. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because it just wasn't my time, bruh. Like they working with fucking Henry, you know what I'm saying? Bobby, like yo, them baby. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so I can't be on that level, but and then we went through a whole bunch of shit. The era of the athlete.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's just
that
like
was my era, nigga. That's when I started tuning in day out.
I mean, that's when man started really popping off and shit.
But when man came, cause you know what? They made that shit niggerish, man. You know what I mean? Cause like, to me, prior to man and shit, and even 90 and them popping off, yo, this shit was some quirky white shit. I remember the Alex show, and you know what I mean? This nigga falling off and shit. It was all quirky. It was corny to me. You know what I mean? So it's like when I seen that shit, I'm like, okay, this for us. They finally got niggas like us for us.
Exactly. And it been like that ever since then, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just been like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, it's just like real nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? And but yeah, that's all I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying? Like just everything leading up to that point, everything leading up to me being on 13, and you know what I'm saying? And really though, you know what I'm saying? What's a shoe breath is that like it has been points like probably even on 06 and shit where I was really supposed to thrive, but I just wasn't good enough, and that was just because of my weight. You know what I'm saying? I was too big. You know what I'm saying? So like by the time I got to 13, I learned how to make my weight work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I ain't really fast, you know what I'm saying? I learned how to, you know, throw punches that's, you know what I'm saying, better for me. You know what I'm saying? That can get me.
You used to throw those misses though. Remember back in the day, this niggas.
Words. Like that's what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? And they would give me those punches. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I punch. But you know, like those long ass haymakers that you just ain't gonna hit nobody with. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, so, you know, I just like, you know, I just critique myself, you know what I'm saying, and master my craft. Like, boom, I'm gonna hit him like that. Like I look at Yosi, like, oh, she punched like this. Okay, I'm gonna do that punch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga punched like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna hit like that, and just like take little bits and pieces and make it work for me. That way, it ain't gotta be all slow and shit, and I can be formidable. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So that was the difference, though. You know what I'm saying? Just me critiquing myself and just being better. You know what I'm saying?
How did you critique that? Like, what was the training process? You know what I'm saying? To get that, like, did you watch old videos and be like, okay, I ain't doing this shit right? You know what I mean? And then like,
I just started to notice a trend, like, you know what I'm saying, like just shit that was making me lose. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as my offensive approach, you know what I'm saying? It was just like I was just too sluggish. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I had to become like, I was just too slow, bro. Like I was just absolutely too slow, like impossible. So
to me though, it felt like you sped up on that shit. Like
that's what I'm saying.
It felt
though.
like
But I didn't really though, Jav. That's the whole thing though. It's like I'm still slow, but it's like I got a quick punch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if I'm slow, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still big. Like I'm a heavy nigga. You know what I'm saying? And like that's just me. But you know what I'm saying? If I can just, you know what I'm saying, pull off a punch, get in a nigga in close enough, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of power moves I was doing, I was using my weight to my advantage as far as like grapple shit, you know what I'm saying?
And y'all can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you niggas that hate and shit, like y'all can't say that, Lucky. You know, and that's why I wanted to do this podcast. It's almost 9:30, B, but that's why I wanted to do this podcast, because I wanted to just show y'all,
take that shit to 10, bro.
I want take that shit to 10?
Take it to 10, bro.
You want to take it to 10?
Nah, to 10. You know what I'm saying? 10.
Word. Yeah, that's your ass gonna be sleepy. You know what I mean?
That's time.
All right. You good?
My glasses closed.
Oh shit, yo. My bad. It's all good. Do your boss get on your damn nerves? Do she talk too much shit when it ain't even shit to talk about? Wear headphones and play some jamming ass music. I recommend Brother Lynch Hung. That nigga be jamming. That's right, headphones. Any kind, just make sure you get a good iPod and have a lot of good ass music on it. And ignore that bitch. Headphones. By Apple. Yo.
Word.
We back to Jasmar's podcast. We finna push this motherfucker to 10. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we rebelling against time. Cut us off. I just want to like say something before I continue this podcast, Lucky, if you don't mind. I just want to say after our last podcast, we kind of got a bit of heat. That's why we just did that regular podcast afterwards with just me and Mac Anthony, you know what I'm saying, just kind of clowning around and shit. We got a lot of heat by Grandpa Joe, you know what I mean, because we had that new athlete on the podcast, and he just is very strong and adamant in being different and being yourself and being who you like, and having your own personal heaven, and this man-made hell is what he said, and Grandpa Joe didn't really take kindly to it, and hey, I just feel like, your old girl ain't have to take a shot at me. You know what I mean? Just cause I got him on the podcast don't mean I agree with everything this nigga saying. He got a positive message, but I ain't in agreement with some of that shit. I just let him get his shit off. You know what I mean? It's about expression. It's about freedom. We in a free country. Why not just say how the fuck you feel?
Be open-minded.
So at the end of the day, Joe, I hope your podcast do well and you be successful, but you ain't have to come at me like that. Real talk. You know what I mean? We can talk like men, or you can do this back and forth shit. Come to my podcast, I come to yours, and we talk like men. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck old men can't talk like men now? It's weird, nigga. But anyway, we getting back to Lucky's career. We talked about him, coming to 13 and what his mind state was. Him fighting, and that's what I ain't ask you about. Two Wayne, hold on. I ain't ask you about Two Wayne. How did y'all like come together? Like tell the audience about. We going back now, but fuck the formation of Two Wayne.
The formation of Two Wayne is like that shit. Really, it just came together, bruv. I mean, I don't even know who started out with who. I promise, Two Wayne just came together, bruv. It was like dirty. You know what I'm saying? Then fucking Method Man, you know what I'm saying? Because Method Man's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then
we was supposed to battle, but we lost his.
So it was just like, that's how it was. It was just like whoever, I don't know, it's like Rizatel, you know what I'm saying? And then it was me, because I was doing the Laquan shit. So it was just like that. Like everybody, it was like every Wu-Tang member could be filled with a person that's on XTV. And so that's how it was. Like Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? Master Earl, like that's how it was. So it was just like, that's Two Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But Two Wayne, really, it's a whole bunch of niggas, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's the main nigga. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be interviewed on fucking Justin show. You know what I'm saying? He gonna interview all of like word. Yeah, everybody. So you know what I'm saying? Niggas can get a perspective and shit, but word. It's a lot of niggas in Two Wayne, bro. Like a lot of niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Tyrone.
I know about M God too, MZ.
Yeah, word. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we deep.
Word. Them niggas is so deep, yo, and it's wild. Again, it's a lot to talk about. Like, y'all probably don't even know about Two Wayne like that, but nigga, we putting it on here, so y'all know this. Yo, he been doing it. You know what I mean? Well, what I had to ask you about was, I can't remember, but it has something to do with Two Wayne, nigga. I'm gonna have you on this shit again, fuck. Cause I'm pretty sure that, like, I'm gonna remember everything I wanted to ask you when we up in the room thinking about Sherry. Sorry. Anyway, yo, I gotta keep it real, though.
What's the deal with you and Foxy? I mean, it's like y'all tight.
Oh, shit. Yo, erase that part, Mac Anthony.
I'm just asking, bro. Like, you talking about Sherry and shit. I'm just asking, bro.
Yo. Oh, shit. And you just apologized for that shit on our last podcast. Yo, she a manager and she just be helping me out. And I think about how much she helped me. That's really what I mean. I swear. I swear, yo. I swear.
Yo, ain't trying to
I swear on my damn father, yo.
Yo.
Real talk.
Shit getting real.
Oh shit, yo, I'm probably in the motherfucking. I ain't even in the doghouse now. I'm probably in the fucking pet pen. But anyway, nigga, I'm gonna have.
Yo, this nigga Jazz funny.
Yo, but you came back. God is simply the way things are. What? This is an ant farmer. This nigga, for you, nigga. The people, while simultaneously learning, mastering the ways things are true, reality, which is.
He's sending a message.
Yeah, he's sending one of those crazy ass cryptic messages, yo. Anyway, what I was talking about. Yeah, yo, you came back in a big way on 13. What I was gonna talk about is how you felt that way, and the way you felt began to show in the eyes of XTV East and West, because we started to see you come up on the list. And I remember the reaction. It's like, whoa, what the fuck is Lucky doing on the list? Like, that's how it was. But at the same time, it started to become, damn, he has been working hard. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, did that surprise you at that point? I mean, being the underdog for that long, and like the underdog nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't like a washed up underdog like Payne was, and then he came back. How was that? How did that feel for you?
Nah, it really felt like retribution right there. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I mean, I wasn't shocked that I was at the point that I was at. You know what I'm saying? I was expected to be there because I pushed myself to, you know what I'm saying, really just go as far as I can. It's like they gave me the shine. They said, okay, here's your time. You know what I'm saying? We giving you a slot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was, you know what I'm saying, they was using me more and more. So, you know what I'm saying, it was just like, okay, here's your chance. And so I went at the shit like that, you know what I mean? And like I said, it was just like retribution, though. It was like, you know what I'm saying, I made sure that niggas knew that, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Even though they treated me like a rookie. Like, shout out to my nigga Fav, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I had to ask you about him too, but go ahead.
Yeah, man, it's like Faz, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much cut from the same type cloth, you know what I'm saying? Like, exactly, but, you know what I'm saying, completely different, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a unique nigga that they just kept on looking over, and it's just like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how Faz feel about the shit. They gave him pushes too. They gave him a shot, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? You do what you do with it, and
it's tough. Yo, let me just say this.
It is. Because they tried to shot. They tried to put the light on Faz. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, yo, niggas ain't give Faz a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
niggas gave Faz a shot. They gave me a shot.
Let me just say this though. It's like with Faz, that's my dude. But yo, he started as the host of this battle rap shit on the XTV West. That's what he was, you know what I'm saying? And he finally had his niche. He finally had it. You know what I mean? Because we used to give him interview spots on the damn XTV when we had the Raw and SmackDown shit. We used to try to like give him shit. And finally, like, oh, that's it. That's what Fast supposed to be doing. Then the last battle with me and Wells. I mean, with Wells and DT.
Yeah, word.
They want me to be the new host over Faz because they think I was better. It's just always that shit with Faz. It's like when he finally have it, and then it's like, oh shit, this nigga's just way better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And,
I mean, it's just like that.
It's just the fucked up. Like I feel like the underdog story with Faz is like a little more fucked up because when he first started, people don't know. Again, there's some East shit y'all don't know. It's like when the Killer and all them Ronald family, like when they started, Faz was supposed to be the star. Faz was supposed to be the one y'all felt sorry for. That's why Killer used to beat him up all the time, because that was supposed to be like,
he was trying to get
that redemption shit. Like, yeah, he finally got him. That's what he was supposed to be. But it's crazy that people like Killer more because they liked his darkness.
But you know what I'm saying? Like in this day and age, bruh, in these modern times, and it been like this ever since like the 90s.
Nobody likes the good guy.
Nobody liked the good guy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's probably another reason why I took L, because I was good. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until I started to rebel. You know what I'm saying? A little bit.
Doesn't breathe over here.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Like Killer had said some shit to me one time, like. In 2013.
Yeah, that's right. He actually said something to you.
I think it was 2013. Word. Like he was just like, he just went in on me, like, you know what I'm saying, like just verbally. But I took that shit like, okay, you know what I'm saying. But he was just like, nobody gonna respect you, you know what I'm saying, if you just keep on submitting. You know what I'm saying. You have to fight back. And you know what I'm saying. It's
you
like,
know what? Like,
yo, that shit changed me, bro.
Let me just say this though, like that's Killer's story for those that don't know. Like I know we ain't upload the inside shit yet, but that's his story. That's what he was always trying to tell people. It's like people always held him down. They trying to build Faz up. Fuck you, Killer. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't touch on it, but he wanted to. Like he wanted to say that when him and LT was hot, they was just hot together. Like separate, them niggas wasn't doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? When they was by themselves, they used to try to do little things, but you know what I'm saying? People wouldn't pay attention to it till years later. Like Killer Digital 1, when that shit dropped in '08, that shit wasn't popular. It wasn't popular to 2010 where people were starting to listen to it and they like, oh, this shit good. You know what I'm saying? It take a while. And you know, but for you, Lucky, going back to you, we keep this is a shoot. We shooting everywhere, nigga. We ain't shooting no blanks. But anyway, I wanted to say that, you know, you started to get on the list. You got established. You know what I'm saying? I think you went to number 3. If we could have kept going, you probably would have hit 1. It ain't no doubt in my mind you wouldn't have hit 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, because you was going in. I think, was Killer on the list? Was Killer on the?
Nah, he wasn't on there. He wasn't there.
He was getting on there, though. He probably was like 10. He probably was like way down. He was getting up, though.
He was there? Like, cause I think he
13. No, you thinking about 12. You thinking about 12. That's when he left.
Back. Okay.
Yeah, he came back 13.
Okay.
But you was so big, yo, and you had this feud with your pops, Ronald. And
Word.
Yo, just go in, nigga. I just said Ronald.
Like,
this is where it happens, nigga. Jasmar podcast, so don't nobody steal this shit.
I mean, yo, Jazz, you silly as fuck. Yo, the nigga Ronald, bruh. I mean, the nigga just like, yo, you know what that nigga did to me? He did the fucking trunks to me, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What
like,
you mean?
As far as just like, cause dog, like that's real shit right there. Like between me and Ronald, like I really got a problem with that nigga just trying to be on every fucking scene. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think that right there, like when I lost to Ronald, bruh, like at XTV Mania finally, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we had fought a bunch of times and shit, and he just kept winning and shit. But like, I think that right there was like, I just took that as like, it was like that was a make me or break me moment right there. You know what I'm saying? And I got broken at XTV Mania. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga went over. You know what I'm saying? I mean. And that's just how that particular shit was, but like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't bittersweet about the shit or nothing like that. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, like I just wish that nigga would like, but I know he never is though, you know what I'm saying, but he just too over the top, like he doing too much, you know what I'm saying, like a part of me feel like he be trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, do the right thing by my mom, and you know what I'm saying, I respect that because he respected her, but at the same time, like, yo, dude, you doing way too much. Word.
Nah, I mean, go into like when he came in your life. He went with your mom, like it just kind of that made Killer your brother, nigga. Like you were relative to Fast.
Word. I mean, when he came in, that was some other shit, bruh. Like that just wasn't like that. I mean, that was just different. Like that wasn't expected. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was just like, okay, mom, you know, she with him now. You know what I'm saying? Like the way I felt about the shit was just like, you know, let mom be happy. You know what I'm saying? And like that's all I really care about. Cause really, you know what I'm saying? Me and mom started to bond. And, you know, a lot of niggas don't know that shit. That's why I be like, cause when niggas be trying to come at me on, you know, your mom's always hit you and stuff like. Like, she been laid off that shit, like, for some years now. You know what I'm saying? Like, she done started picking it up now just because it's funny. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, like, a fun-ass spot. Like, that ain't gonna never not be funny because we've been doing that shit for years. But that's why I say that's mom being mom. Like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? She do that shit for the show because it's fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? It always make everybody laugh. But at the end of the day, like, me and mom's really straight. Like, one time, like, I think it was either 2012 or 2013, bruh. And, like, me and my mom really reconciled one time, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told her some real shit, bruh. Like, I was cussing and everything, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And, like, she ain't get mad. Like, she heard me, bruh. Like, for the first time in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And then it was shortly after that when Ronald had came in. And he was just like, you know what I'm saying, trying to be the next her. Like, that's just what it seemed like he was doing. And it's like, nah.
Shit, this nigga said the next her.
That's how it was.
Call something.
Nah, I'm saying, but like real nigga shit. Like, it's like he's just trying to like pick up where she had left off. You know what I'm saying? Because she had got hurt real bad and shit too. That's one reason why she actually listened to me, because she couldn't hit me because she got injured and shit by Ada.
Yo.
Like, she really fucked her up bad, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was, and like I never thought that my mom would be the same again, but like she back how she used to be. That's why she whooping my ass and shit. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Being mom. But
hey man, yo, I helped her out the grocery store one day
Word.
doing a carry out, and she
Word.
like, "Thank you, baby," and yo, she slaps me on my back like, you know, like a little gesture and shit.
Word.
The shit knocked my fucking beanie off.
Exactly.
The
Like,
shit
you know what I'm
knocked
saying?
it
Like,
out
she's
across
just a
the
big,
fucking-
strong woman. Like, you know what I'm
Up
saying?
to whatever the thing called.
But that's what that shit toughened me. Like, that's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, niggas can't really fuck with me in the ring because, you know, I mean, niggas, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't saying that I'm the best and all that, but, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yo, you
a
gotta
nigga
say
ain't
that
gonna break
shit.
my spirit.
You
That's
gotta
all I'm trying
that
to say.
shit. You gotta say you the best. You know what? Let me say this though. Like what you had said earlier, you know what I'm saying? When you was like, Killer had came up to you and was like, "Look, man, you gotta be strong and shit."
Word.
That nigga came to me like that one time. Like Killer, you know, people don't give him credit. He evil. He this. Yo, sometimes he'll pull you aside, and if he see something in you, he'll cuss your ass out, nigga, and he'll bring that shit out. Cause like, yeah, it might be evil, but he'll just bring it to you like, look, wake your bitch ass up and wake that beast
Word.
up. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
think
it's
you gotta
tough
have
love. It's
You gotta
tough
have
love,
that shit,
but
bro.
you need it. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's
No.
like it make you mad enough, but you can't get mad at him if you really feel that way
Really
about
apply
yourself.
to
You,
you.
you got to be like, oh damn, I am sleeping. I am acting like a bitch right now. I'm not letting out my B side. You know what I mean? That's why when I on the raps, on the battles, nigga, like shout out to DT. I did a battle with him. People don't even remember, but they said, Jazz, you killed. It's the first comment y'all niggas put it. You put Jazz, you killed that
This
nigga.
nigga DT is fucking the fucking
Oh,
corniest
another shoot.
Bruh.
Another shoot.
Bruh,
nigga.
this nigga DT is the...
podcast.
Yo, get your shit off, bruh, because this nigga is the fucking corniest nigga that ever fucking came to XTV in history, bruh.
Oh.
This nigga is, like, period. In fucking history, bruh. Like, this nigga is the worst. This nigga is the Birdman, Silver Shocker of XTV,
shit.
dog. This nigga is pussy. This nigga
We
is
getting
booty.
money.
Like, real shit, bruh. Like, this nigga is ass to me, bruh. And when I fucking battle this nigga, bruh, I'm gonna kill this nigga, bruh, because I fucking hate that nigga. Bruh, this nigga do the most bitch shit it fucking ever heard of, bruh. And like, I ain't hating on the nigga, but he be getting over for that shit. Bobby be selling that shit like a motherfucker, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit av, like Romy, like Steve, I mean, I know them his niggas, but like certain niggas be putting shit over that just be fucking ass to me, bruh. And it's like, yo, this what you want? You know what I'm saying? It's like when a nigga like me just been like, you know what I'm saying, buying my time, sitting through XTV, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, you know what I'm saying? You know, just
Working hard.
working at it to take off. And this nigga come in, biting off of Romy. He do everything Romy do. You know what I'm saying? And then he want to fucking like try to be that nigga. Nigga, you not, bruh. And the way y'all say I killed Romy, the way I did kill Chantel, that nigga next, bruh. But I'm gonna get Chantel first, bruh. Like, I don't know what keeps saving this nigga, bruh. I don't know what the fuck keeps saving DT. His saving fucking grave. But, bruh, your career is over. Your shit is, that shit should have been over, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I don't like that nigga, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with that nigga, dog. He like the worst one. I mean, like I said, Trap City be rubbing me the wrong way sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, Romy done got better and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I think somebody done had took off on his shit. You know, a couple years ago. I forgot who it was.
What,
you know what I'm saying?
They went off on him?
Somebody had went in on Romy that really I noticed that nigga been real humble ever since then. Like, I think it was probably that altercation with him and Yosi and Killer. Like, they had like some kind of shit going on. It was like back on Flora Street and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like some shit happened with them.
And let me just say this though, you know what I mean? And yo, this ain't no shoot, but this is just real talk. You know, I think I said it before. Like, I do respect Romy. You know what I mean? But like to me, that incident on Florida Street, like that one time when Killer and Yosi was talking, and then you popped up like that. To me, that was just so dumb. Like, you was so out of place for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was so out of place. And Lucky mentioned that shit in the battle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you had no reason to be there.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, at all. And you have been like better. Like, you haven't been getting involved in shit you ain't supposed to be involved in. You just been getting you just been funny. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of people don't like these, but that's why, hey, ain't upload the DT podcast yet. You know what I'm saying? So
But that nigga,
You know,
that nigga ass, bro.
but
DJ
yo.
ass, like, bro, this the way it is, bro. Because like the way Romy is, like,
The nigga snatches the mic, nigga. But go ahead.
bro, like no disrespect, bro. It's just that like the way Romy is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he corny too, but he just funny because like it became a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? It's like New Day. You know what I'm saying? Like they sucked. You're supposed to boo them, but after a while, you know what I'm saying? They like it so much, like he get himself off. He think he funny, so you think he funny. You know what I'm saying? That's how Romy got over. Cause he was ass like for a long ass time. Ain't nobody like Romy. They hated Romy. That nigga was like at the fucking bottom. And then he started to come up because he just accepted just being ass. Like that's one thing about him that I do respect. But that's what I told him in the battle. It's like, nigga, how the fuck you gonna try to come at me? And nigga, we come from the same shit. Like we got the same exact story. We got the same exact story, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They shit on me just like they had shit on you. But just because you 2 rings now, you know what I'm saying? You gonna try to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like that. I hate when niggas do that shit. So I had to kill that nigga and humble that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna kill Shanf and I'm gonna kill fucking DT, bruh. Like real shit. Like dog, when you start talking about them Trap City niggas, that shit get me riled up, bruh. Because it's crazy. Unfinished business, bruh. With me, like this nigga DT, bruh.
It's gonna be some 2 Wayne and Trap City shit.
Yo, it is what it is.
It's
It been
pop
that.
off.
It been that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this nigga came at me on some shit one time, bruh.
What the kids do? The Steve-O and Cole.
Oh nah, them little niggas, bruh. Like them niggas ain't even for real.
Shit.
Nah, G shit. Like them some little niggas. Them niggas. Nah, you can't be serious, bruh. Like them niggas, they ain't even for real, bruh. Like Steve-O battling shit, but that nigga just be standing like it take him like 10 minutes to say 2 fucking sentences.
Oh
bruh.
shit, yo.
For real, bruh. Like them niggas is retarded and shit, bruh. Like they is,
yo,
bruh. Like
you
them
can't
niggas
just be going in like that, yo.
Nah,
You called them niggas retarded, yo.
Bruh.
This nigga used the R word on their ass.
Yo, whatever, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is.
He
Come on,
retard-
bruh. Let it be what
shit.
it is. Like, y'all see that shit, bruh. It ain't just me.
We getting,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
we
But that
getting
nigga
it,
DT be
going in.
coming straight out of pocket on some shit, bruh.
Hey.
That nigga just tried me like one day on some shit, dog, and we had got into this fight, like a real fight, again on Florida Street, dog. It was me and him. You know what I'm saying? Like we went at it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like shit like that. Like that nigga just came at me
shit.
sideways.
Yo, we gotta call him. We gotta fucking call. Yo, who could this be? Yo. You know fat ass old talking that shit. And then I know. You get out of here, nigga. You fat ass talking that shit, bitch.
Yo,
and you know
yo, you
damn
ass.
well
Yo,
that
you
you
ass,
ain't came at me. I know your fat ass ain't even smoking, bitch.
Yo, get that bitch off the phone,
Fuck you,
bruh.
yo, you need to calm
You ain't
down.
your dumbass
You need-
boyfriend.
fuck you,
Why don't you
bitch.
go suck your dumbass boyfriend dick?
How about you suck a dick? Yo. We had to hang up. We gonna need a minute, nigga.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Damn, we gotta start another one.
We can wrap it up right here.
Yo, we apologize for that. Yo, that was Chantel and her boyfriend. Yo.
Yeah, that's something I had to say, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You got it here. Jasmar Podcast. It's obviously some animosity between Lucky and DT. Chantel called here. We rarely get calls on this shit. That's what's crazy. But yo, we blowing up like crazy. We got fans. Yo, fans, we can't even take these calls now. You know, my boy got to get up and go to work tomorrow. But Lucky, I mean, anything else you want to say? Like, what can the fans be looking forward to in this coming year, 2016?
2016, yo, just
hit stop.
just be looking out for more battles. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get the battles and shit popping off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the sky's the limit, really, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everything really speculation right now because shit ain't really engraved in stone. But one thing that's really popping off right now is these podcasts, bruh, and just, you know what I'm saying, us getting this shit out. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I said earlier, shout out to all the commissioners and shit that really keep on, you know what I'm saying, taking this shit and, you know, elevating it. You know what I'm saying? And making this shit like, you know what I'm saying, really, especially, you know what I'm saying, now, because, you know what I'm saying, like, we ain't got no game and shit, so, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of hard to really, you know what I'm saying, keep shit going, you know what I'm saying, but with these recordings, bro, it's getting shit documented, you know what I'm saying, it can help further us, you know what I'm saying. You know, I said what I said about D-Tafe, you know what I'm saying, and, yo, that's my truth. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said about Trap City. I said everything you heard me say on here, bruh. That's just my truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas like to try to take what a nigga said and be like, oh, this, you know what I'm saying? But yo,
edit it and chop it and
word,
screw it and shit.
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
get out there with that shit.
Nah, bruh. Like, at the end of the day, bruh, I came from the heart, bruh. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't wrong for that shit. You know what I mean? I'm a real G.
Well, yo, y'all heard it here, Jasmar Podcast. Yo, if you offended, good. We out of here. Peace.